As obviously they had a brief prayer momentarily going into the serving line. So we'll just see if there's any remarks there. And we'll bring this to you live and uninterrupted as we are live here in Edinburg, Texas for Operation Lodestar.
I do this 3 times a day. How you doing? Good. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Nope. Oh, it's coming. Thank you. Appreciate it. You all right? Thank you. Hey. Thank you. Appreciate you. You too. Take care. Say hello. How are you? Yes. There you go. How's everyone? How you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, yes, you can. Appreciate How you doing?
President Trump is now meeting several officers from the Department of Public Safety, DPS patrol officers. They are primarily responsible for the highway, but they have been repeatedly pulled to the border to help patrol the border. And of course, now they're going back to the processing offices, which leaves them a lot of open highways unmonitored and the border unmonitored. And of course, the resources for the DPS officers in those departments have really been stretched due to the crisis that we are having right now. And of course, the president taking a few minutes to take some pictures. Of course, who would want a picture with the president at this point, right? So good gesture on that. I think it's important to point out that at this point, the cooperation between Governor Abbott and President Trump is crucial moving into this, hopefully, next administration and reinstalling some of the policies and some of the procedures that were in place. So the cooperation between Governor Abbott and Trump, I think, is crucial to making sure that we address some of these issues that we have. And of course, Governor Abbott is doing just about everything he can do right now, even fight the federal government to help solve these problems. It seems like it's such a almost a clown show that our federal government is fighting a state that's trying to protect its people and its public safety interests in terms of the fallout from the illegal immigration. So something that should not happen, but that is the Biden administration right now. We saw that Agenda 47, President Trump has a very clear message of how he would get this country back secure and back under control under that border policies that are in place. While you're listening in, I want to talk about our friends over at Charlize Beauty. Now, it makes an ultimate Christmas present for special women in their life. Looking good, feeling good is important to do that. And Charlize is a toxic-free luxury skincare product that will deliver results. When they say it's toxic-free, it is absolutely toxic-free. 100% also contains nothing but the highest ingredients that would help protect your skin. There's no cancer-causing agents or anything like that. So go check it out right now. The website, the information is on your screen. This makes for a perfect Christmas gift right now. Charlize Beauty Skincare is a special Black Friday offer. Don't forget to put that promo code RSBN to save 25% off your entire order just today. So do it right now. Real skincare for real women. Charlize Skincare. Go check it out. Makes a perfect Christmas gift. Like I said, we also have Brandon Judd is standing just to the left of the president. He is the president of Border Agents. And then, of course, we have Louis Gohmert next to him. On the other side, I don't see on the Abbott side, just offhand, I'm not recognizing anybody other than just some maybe some ranking officers within the department helping out on there. Told they're going to basically make sure they serve everybody in line. So we're going to be in here, obviously, for a little bit, but we're glad you're joining us. This is kind of a special moment. This is a side of the president we don't normally see a lot of this. Of course, we go to some of those OTRs where he'll pop into an ice cream parlor or a pizza place, and it's kind of cool to see that. But very rarely do you get to see kind of an extended interaction with people like we have here. So I think it's a very unique situation. I know that all the men and women here, the border agents, certainly appreciate what's happening today and having this interaction. Of course, Governor Greg Abbott here as well. And someone that has been able to spend some time with the president, I can tell you, he genuinely enjoys doing this. He genuinely enjoys giving back to law enforcement. And it seems like when you see the pictures of no matter where he flies in, airports or local authorities, they all show up for him. And he's very appreciative of that. And they appreciate him because President Trump has always been someone that has been very law enforcement friendly, wants to, not only support him, wants to increase funding to agencies. So this is very much plays into who he genuinely is all about. And of course, he deeply cares about the public safety of Americans, and that kind of falls into the America First agenda mindset of putting America first, putting law enforcement agents first as well.
You will not go home until a couple of days. Give even more. There we go. Appreciate you, man. Support. Appreciate you guys. Of course. Come on over.
Obviously, it seems like everyone wants to take a selfie with the president, which I don't blame them at all. All right, then we have some state troopers coming in here as well. We have the Department of Public, the DPS officers, and then follow. It looks like these are state troopers. Obviously, wouldn't know. Don't want to try to speculate exactly what part of the operation they are in, but obviously a different division.
How's it going? Good. Appreciate you. Thanks for your service. There you go. Thanks for taking. Appreciate you. Thanks for your service.
Just by kind of eyeballing the facility here, it looks like we're probably about a quarter of the way through. So he's got several more people to get through today. If you're just now joining us, we're live here in Edinburg, Texas, at an airport hangar, at a local airstrip here. President Trump with Governor Greg Abbott, Operation Lone Star, giving out some food, kind of a Thanksgiving gesture to support the men and women of the border, several border agencies here in Texas, and kind of a give back moment for Trump in.
Purple. Be ready, Turbo. They sent a picture. Well,
Thank you. There's not much what you guys do, but we try. Thanks. Hey, appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving. I remember when you did last time. You are. There you go. Come on over here. Appreciate you. Have a nice gift. Thank you.
What a beautiful sight, you guys. Could you guys imagine Moron up there passing out food to these wonderful men and women?
He'd be saying, "Happy Halloween. Trick or treat."
Where's the ice cream?
Yeah.
I just think it's amazing. They all want selfies with them. This is warms my heart.
Yeah.
It really
And
does.
He smiles for each and every one of them. Look.
And he gives a thumbs up every time.
Yeah, his thumb is up.
Yep.
Anybody else getting hungry?
No, I just ate a bagel.
Oh, okay.
I had to do something, Diamond. I'm smelling my roast cooking.
Oh, that's got to be, very tempting. I just had some oatmeal and raisin cookies, which I'm not supposed to have, but I did.
Diamond, those are my daughter's favorite.
Yeah, they're good.
I like chocolate chip with walnuts.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to come on and show this because it warms my heart. I hope it's warming your guys' heart.
Mm-hmm.
But he is going to speak at the border, and they're going to speak when everybody gets their food too.
Well,
So
here's my thing. And I know the Secret Service have got it, but I'm always, these people, these evil ones, are always trying to do harm. And, I'm always wondering if somebody, tries to impersonate one of these service members or border patrol agents,
well,
But the Secret Service is smart,
I have to put all my faith in Heavenly Father that he's going to protect him.
Oh, he's protecting them, yeah. But this would make me nervous, as a Secret Service agent.
Well, yeah, they're all carrying guns.
Oh, yeah, you look at them and they're like, keeping an eye on every single one of them. I first thought, I had asked Nikki in the private chat if they had their weapons, the Border Patrol guys, and they did.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them had them on their hip, which would make, as a Secret Service agent, I'd be a little nervous.
He is shaking every one of their hands. She didn't want a picture with them, though. Did you see that?
Okay. No, I didn't see that. I missed it.
She shook his hand, but she didn't want a picture with them.
Okay.
Okay, I'm paying attention to who doesn't want a picture now. I'll take her spot, Mr. T.
I want a picture with you.
Yeah. This is exactly what a president should look like right here.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't want a picture.
What is he handing out? The rolls, or what's he handing out?
I don't know. Maybe the silverware? Oh, yes, he does want a picture.
Oh, she took a picture of the governor.
Oh, he's a cutie patootie. Hello, Mr. Serviceman.
Yeah. Hard to take a picture with your plate in your hand. Oh, he didn't want
He's at the end of the line, so they have no choice. Yeah, I think he's handing out silverware, Diamond.
Okay. I was trying to figure out what he was handing. Look at the Secret Service guys, though. You can tell which ones they are. Their heads are like
On a
constantly
swivel.
yeah, constantly moving. Some of these guys are good size.
Well, he tried to put his arm around Mr. T, and the Secret Service said nope.
I tell you, they're no bit. They are no. They don't take any flack. It's this way, and if you try to argue with them, they go, "You listen. You either want to come in or you don't." You know.
Yep.
Well, you could treat me nicer. No, I'm not here to be nice. I'm here to protect the president. You either do what we're asking you to do, or you leave.
That's right. No bones about it.
Mary Freeland says morons in the Nantucket feeding the seagulls.
trying to carry his beach chair with him. Lordy. Yeah, Hubba Hubba's right, Marla. That guy was cute. I don't know what's going on with these cheesy stashes these guys are wearing, though. Did you notice that, Diamond? Some of these
Yeah,
guys
it
have-
must be a fad.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. My son grew a beard, and he keeps it, trimmed and everything. But I like him without it.
Yeah, my son's got a beard too and a cheesy looking stash. I'm like, what is up with that? And he's like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh
My son says he grew it because people keep thinking he's right out of high school because he's young looking.
Yeah, so is my son. My son's so handsome without it, though.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. He's, he is, he's 35, and people always think, so when do you graduate?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, my son's only 25, so.
Yeah. Yep. They ask him when he's graduating from high school. He said, "Oh, I did in 2006."
He's got good
And they're like,
genes.
what?
Good genes, Diamond. I wish
Not
I had
from-
that problem.
Yeah, not from me.
Well, I remember getting carded all the way up till I was probably about 36,
Yeah, I did too. That's true.
37 maybe.
Yeah.
When they stopped carding me, my feelings were hurt.
Yeah, I wanted to be carded.
Right. No
Mhm.
problem. Let me show you that ID. What? That's
Yeah.
the year you were born? No way. Yeah, Yep, I'm still looking good.
The last time I was carded was in Rite Aid when I bought NyQuil.
My poor daughter, I think I've said this before, she was sick away at college, and we had to drive down there just to buy her cold medicine because she couldn't buy it because she wasn't 18 yet.
Isn't that stupid? Well, I get it. I mean, I get it. But clearly she's sick.
They don't care. Zoe Bonnie says, I have Secret Service come to my house. I know they coming to talk to us about a neighbor who trying for the security. I don't know what that means, Bonnie. Zoe Bonnie.
Dark Ghost 84 says, if I shave, people always think I'm 18 and I'm 41. Yeah, my son grew the beard because he got tired of people asking him when he graduates.
And then my husband, on the other hand, when he was 16, he was walking in and buying beer.
Wow.
Not that my husband looks old, but he's Italian, so he can grow a beard and stuff and a mustache. And some people thought he was older.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Zoe Bonnie says he was trying for a job.
He's trying for a job. With Secret Service? So they came over and interviewed the neighbors? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I understand now. Sorry, Zoe Bonnie.
Oh, Barb Richardson says she was carded to get her son Dylan's pain pills.
Yeah, they always take down whoever's picking up the prescription. They always take down their information. Well, one time, Diamond, after surgery, I had surgery. I sent Jim over to CVS to pick up my script.
Yeah.
And he had to come back home, grab my driver's license, show his driver's license and my driver's license.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, to get my pain pills.
You had to show yours too?
Yeah, because they wanted to know, because the script was made out to me,
Yeah.
but clearly he's my husband.
Right.
Yeah, it was just a debacle.
Crazy.
And I think I ended up taking them for one day and they made me sick and I never touched them again anyway.
Look at that Secret Service guy. He towers over the guys.
Yeah, he's
He's a good sized guy.
He's a tall one. They're going to take a long time getting through this line with all these pics being taken.
He's telling him where to stand.
Did he throw him the phone?
Huh?
I think Trump threw him the phone.
Oh. I'd go back for seconds. Look, nobody's down on the other side.
Right? Is anybody shaking Abbott's hand over there?
Some have, but I don't know about Abbott. Does anybody, what's your feelings on Abbott? Do you know?
Yes, Christina Phillips. May the world leaders see what is a great president. Love and compassion is within this man. Absolutely. TJ Cat says, Diamond, he's a rhino.
Oh, he is? Okay. Thank you, TJ.
Yeah, I mean,
she would know. She's down there. So
why isn't he fighting harder to close his border if he's not a rhino?
You would think. Yeah.
I mean, his state is being overtaken.
Yeah.
Wow. I wish we were there, Diamond.
I know.
I don't even need the food. I just want the picture.
Yeah, that's all I'd be there for.
Maybe a dessert.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to hear what he has to say. Georgia says, I don't know about Abbott or Cruz or any politician in this border states. This should have been done with. I agree.
Yeah, that's true. Ted Cruz. Why isn't he trying to close the border of his state?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's all lip service, Diamond. It's all we're getting is lip service.
If they wanted to do something, Nikki, it would have been done a while ago.
I agree. Jersey Joe, I'm not sure what's for dessert, but we're going to find out.
I think I've seen people be handed like, it looked like a piece of cake or something with plastic on it. You know, the plastic wrap.
Well,
I might be wrong.
Why wouldn't they have pumpkin pie? I mean, it is Thanksgiving.
Well, that's true. It could be a pie. I thought it looked like cake, but it might not be cake.
It could have been cake, Diamond. She was giving thumbs up too. Way to go, girl.
You go, girl. Look at this guy. He towers over Trump.
Yeah, look at him. He's proud as he can be standing there with him.
He's cute.
Don't forget your silverware, buddy. Yeah, he was cute.
Yeah. He's got a thumbs up too. Look at him. There's another one with that mustache. There must be a fad going on.
Mustache.
The mustache.
Make me laugh.
Well, she's got dessert in her hand. What has she got?
What she got?
What do you got? Oh,
I
no,
see
she's
a
got
roll.
food. She's got food.
Yeah,
Okay,
I see
never
a
mind.
roll.
Never mind. Well, excuse me.
Yeah, you're in front of the
Yeah,
camera.
please.
Have some couth.
How rude.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
What?
I'm not
What?
repeating that.
All right, I'm square. You'll have to explain it to me later.
Oh, I'm not explaining that one to you, Diamond. You stay square, my friend.
Can you draw me a picture?
Oh, oh my goodness. I know you just couldn't help yourself, Ian. I get it.
Well, what did they, William Tyre or Tier politicians get rich from the cartels? What were they saying? That under the moron, their profits have gone up substantially into the billions.
You have to
Well-
watch that X-22 report I sent you.
Oh,
Diamond.
it was I haven't seen that yet, but it was somebody was saying, when did I see it? Maybe it was Dave Scarlett with Julie Green. But he said that they had been under Mr. T, their profits were, dwindling.
What did oh, I missed it. I'm sorry, Diamond, real quick.
Yeah.
They're asking what the governor gave to Mr. T? That I didn't see.
Whether you're National Guard, DPS, Border Patrol, other law enforcement of any kind.
Love you.
As you all know, I come here every Thanksgiving to thank you for your service. Thank you for what you do for the state of Texas. Thank you for what you do for the United States of America. I want to thank you for devoting the time to our state and country by taking time away from your families and your friends of what you typically would do during Thanksgiving. The least that we can do is show up and serve you the food that you deserve. To thank you for your service. Texas would not be Texas. America would not be America if it weren't for the service that you provide. We know that it's a strain on you and your families and your jobs and other things for you to be taking time away from all those to be here. It's not lost on us. It just expands the gratitude that we have for you. So from the bottom of my heart, as your governor, as your commander-in-chief here in the state of Texas, I want to thank you for being here. Also, as you know, we have a special guest today.
I didn't have to call on the commander-in-chief in the state of Texas.
I can see firsthand the way that the men and women in uniform support President Trump. He is a force of the big person who supports you. And he too wanted to be here during Thanksgiving week to thank you for what you do. And so I would like to hand the mic to President Donald Trump.
It is a great honor to be with the governor and with Brandon and with all of the people. Louis, thank you very much for being here. There's so many distinguished people, and we're going to be speaking in a couple of minutes also very importantly. But I wanted to thank everybody. Very, very special. What you do is incredible. And you want it to be done right. You know, it'd be easy. I was telling the governor and Brandon a little while ago, it'd be easy for you to just say, let them come in, who cares, let them come in, get your paycheck. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure our country is safe. And I know almost every one of you, individually and by the fact that I know what you do, and I know it very well. I've been here many times, and you do an incredible job, and you love the country. You get the hard way out, but it's also the right way out. So I just want to thank you. You're incredible people in this room, and the food looked very good. I wanted to have some, but they didn't have any for me. Yeah, we had none left. That's that good. That's what kind of a hotel you pick, all right? But that's great food. That's my kind of food too. And I just want to thank because he's about to do something very important and very special to me. And he's had a lot of respect for him, and I have a lot of respect for the job he's done. Brandon, likewise, the job you've had to do is much more difficult today It really could have been so much easier. We could have installed the rest of that wall. It was all built and ready to go. We talked about that before. We built over 500 miles of wall, and it works. You know, I used to say in the campaign trail, there are two things that work. There's those cameras get obsolete in about 15 minutes, and the computers, everything's obsolete after 15 minutes, as I say. But there are two things that work: walls and wheels. They'll never be changed. Walls and wheels. And we built a lot of walls when we got it started, and then you needed more because we would take a different path to go a little bit further out, but they worked. And you had to do things that you shouldn't have had to do, and you had to pay things to excess, but you're not gonna have to worry about that when we get in. We're gonna have the strongest border. You know, if you go back 3 years ago, we had the strongest border in the history of our country, and now we have the weakest border probably in the history of the world. And if it wasn't for Texas, it would be beyond anything that anybody's ever seen. I guess from that standpoint, it already is. And with the innovation of what you're doing with the river and what you're doing, the rivers and what you're doing elsewhere, it's pretty amazing. But it's not something that you're supposed to be doing. It's the federal government that they've done nothing. They want open borders. We have people coming in from mental institutions and state asylums. There's people coming in from prisons and jails all over the world, not just in South America, Latin America. It's all over the world. They're coming in from Africa, from Asia. And we're like a dumping ground, and we're not going to put up with it. We're not going to put up with it. I mean, Kamala Harris is supposed to be in charge of the border. She's never been here. I've been here many times. She's never been here. You're here all the time. And, you know, I talk to people that own ranches and own houses and live along the border, and they said they've never seen anything like what's happening, and it's a shame. But once we get in, Governor, your job is going to become a much easier job. We're going to work with Border Patrol and all of the incredible people in law enforcement and beyond. And this man is a very special man. I know he's respected by people, but a lot of people don't know how good he is. Brandon has been just an absolute champion and a hero. He's respected by all the men and women in this room. And I want to thank you very much. Great job. Thank you.
I didn't expect to hand my order. Look, you got a great governor. One of the best governors I've seen, if not the best governor in this country. There's a couple of good governors that are upcoming. Governor Abbott has been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Guys, I've seen a lot of good things in my life. I've seen a lot of good things. I've seen a lot of selflessness. I saw somebody who was willing to shake every single person's hand that came to the line. I've never seen that before. He was willing to take a picture with every single person, even though his own staff was telling him not to. He was willing to do that. He truly cares about this country. He truly cares about the men and women in law enforcement, in the military, and he's shown that every single day. And I cannot tell you how much I appreciate the next president of the United States, President Donald Trump.
Thank you. All right, everyone, we invite you to join at the back of the
Turn on this way.
stand.
Thank you,
for
press.
photos. So
Thank you,
service
press.
members,
Come on, guys.
troopers.
Over to the press risers. We're live here in Edinburg.
Brian on the move.
Okay, I muted it for now. Nothing to see here.
No, Brian's on the move to go to the next place.
Big old cameras.
Yeah.
Where did he say they were going, Diamond? Oh,
I-
maybe we should listen.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Live here back in the rally area for the speeches. So stay with us as we walk to the press riser.
Nope. We'll be back.
They're going for a rally speech or something.
That's what it sounded like to the press risers for.
Oh, yeah.
Are they at the border wall?
I'm looking here.
Anybody need any sheets?
Yeah. He not only sheets and pillows, but he has slippers too.
And dog beds?
Dog beds. Yes.
Yeah. Just type in the promo code Diamond Lil Nikki B for your 50% off. That's a joke, everybody. Don't type that in. That's a joke.
No, it won't work for you.
No.
I think if you can type in RSBN something or other. We'll have to see because they'll
Or
put it
depending
up.
on what creator you listen to. Yep, right
Oh.
there, RSBN. Promo code RSBN.
RSBN.
Oh, Mary Freeland loves their slippers. You know, I'm going to order some more sheets from him. I did order a set for my daughter and a set for us, and I'm going to order 2 more sets.
Oh, nice.
They're nice, very nice sheets.
Yeah. Bambi S says
Bambi's
she's
gonna order.
ordering a hat and scarf from him. Yeah.
She's going to read the same one. Now, whose makeup line is this?
Looks like Charlie's. Oh, Bruce. That was Bruce.
Bruce loves this skincare.
Yeah.
For a promo code with this, just type in Bruce. Oh, Lord. Overnight serum for anti-aging.
Oh, I need that.
Yeah, we all do. But you know what, Diamond?
Mm.
You know how much money I have spent over the years in products?
Yeah.
They don't work.
Oh.
Oh. Are you serious right now? Why are you making me lose my bagel?
Oh.
I think what they're showing us here is you look at that. Did you see that? What they're showing us here is men and women both can use this product.
There's Huckabee.
I like him.
Yeah, I do too. And you look at his kids, you look at his daughter, you can tell they were raised very well with him and his wife.
Oh, yeah. Well, look at there. Can we get to the border already, please?
Did you read George's comment?
Diamond, I don't need to draw a diagram for that.
I don't. Yeah, no. I know what those are.
See, you're not that square.
No. Oh, so is that other thing like that? The
No.
testicles? No.
No.
Okay.
No. Nope. Mm-mm.
All right.
Hey, Awaken. Ian's dying down there. Oh, I don't even know how. Oh, never mind.
I'll ask my daughter. She'll tell me.
Oh.
She'll first say, Mom, why are you asking?
Diamond, I dare you to ask her on air.
Ask her? All right, I got to remember what he called it.
They were mustache, and the other word was rides.
Mustache and ride, okay.
She's writing it down.
I am.
I am dying.
Right. I will ask her as soon as I see her get up from her computer while we're still on here. And if not, I'll go. Oh, Jersey Joe says Google it, Diamond. Jersey Joe, what do you think will pop up? What kind of ads do you think I'm going to get from then on if I do that?
I can't. I just can't. I'm dying. I'm dead. Hi, Cupcake Girl.
I think the ads are bad now. Can you imagine?
Well, what would be popping up in the middle of your fellowship? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, EM, you started a whole bunch of doo-doo in here today.
Georgia says, don't ask in front of Little Diamond, though. Jersey Joe says, no ads.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is the stuff she likes to look at. Okay, we'll throw this ad in there. Oh.
Now, what is, there's the American flag. Is that the Texas flag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Appropriate. At least they're
Yeah.
not standing there with Chinese flags like
Well,
they
that's
were.
what I was thinking. I was
No.
going to say, that's not a,
No, that's a Texas flag.
all right.
You know, when Moron, I'm talking about, was in Michigan, they had the Michigan flag flying too.
Yeah. Marla says, yes, the Lone Star State. Thank you, Marla.
Well, they got helicopters set up there. This is the press box we're in, you guys. Just so you know. What is going on here? I wish they'd take all these ads and stuff off and make this a bigger full screen thing.
Yeah, I know.
Drives me crazy. It's like, how much do you need to promote yourself? We already know we're here. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me.
See, thank you. You heard her. Ask and thee shall receive.
Thank you, Lord.
Let's see.
So, anyways, that just a little background. That X22 that I listened to, Diamond. It was for is a DHS? Is that the one with the children? Is that the acronym I'm looking for?
I'm sorry. What was the question? I was looking at my phone. Sorry.
It's okay. That X22 I sent you
Yep.
that you didn't watch yet.
I haven't.
Is a DHS that is the one with the kids? What's the acronym for that?
Yeah, it's some states call it DHS like ours does. It's Department of Health and
Human Services. Yes,
Human
that's what I'm
Services.
talking about. That one.
Yeah. And
So-
then others called it CPS, which
Yeah,
is
we do.
Child Protective Services.
Yeah, that's what we call it here in Michigan.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but that's what's funded through the federal government, is DHS. So, with that being said, there was 2 whistleblowers on there.
Oh.
And DHS they said out of our $1 in tax revenue that we put in, the American people, 22 cents of that dollar goes to DHS. They think they're almost the highest funded. Department of Homeland or Human Services is what I'm talking about, not security. To the trafficking of these children.
Yeah.
As our contribution as great American citizens.
Yes. Well, see, they have infiltrated all of our lives, everything that we do. And what better way of finding more inventory for their business than to be in cahoots with the DHS.
Look at that gold fringe just a flapping away.
It's disgusting.
Oh yeah, you got to watch the video though, Diamond. They break down a lot more than just that.
Okay.
It was very eye-opening, and I think everybody in the world should see it.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it today. I'm gonna actually have to go to the grocery store later on.
Yeah, I gotta make mashed potatoes here in an hour
Oh, there you go.
to go
Nice
with my
gravy.
roasting carrot.
Yeah. Oh, it must smell just divine.
It does.
Is Jim getting hungry?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's like, I don't know why I'm so hungry. I go, because you're smelling food cook all day.
Well, I hope there's good games on today that he's watching.
The Lions are playing today.
Oh, there you go.
I think they're on right now.
Do you know who they're playing?
He told me, but I forgot, Diamond.
That's okay.
I'm not a big football fan.
Yeah, I used to be. I
never
stopped, like I say, we've stopped watching TV. I don't watch any TV at all.
I've never gotten into football ever. Hockey, baseball, I'll watch all that, but throw football on and I'm just not interested.
Well, being up here in New England, I was a big New England Patriots Brady fan during the years that they were winning. Even during the years that they were losing, I was a fan. But yeah.
My husband's all into that fantasy football. So
Oh.
he's got players on all teams that he gets points off of or whatever. He tries to talk to me about it, and sometimes I give him the pleasure of, and then he'll say, babe, you don't care, do you? And I said, nope, not really.
You're right.
Trying to be polite and listen, but I don't get it. I don't care. But he's polite and listens to me about my stuff too, so.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what love and marriage is all about.
Love and
Marriage, love and marriage.
goes together like a horse and carriage.
Well, people are walking out, so he must be getting ready. Is that a red carpet, or is it just? Oh no, it's just the. It's just a banner, is it?
Is that him? No.
No.
I would love for him to come on today and say, don't worry, America, I got you. This is all going to end here very shortly. See all these
Yeah.
planes and helicopters?
Yeah.
We're coming to save you.
Yeah, did you hear Abbott in his speech? He goes, I am the commander-in-chief here in Texas.
He did? I missed that, Diamond.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Who does this guy think he is?
Well, he said, I am the commander-in-chief in Texas.
Well, did you see the look on Mr. T's face when the other guy that spoke, I don't know, after Abbott spoke or after Mr. T spoke, he said something about Abbott, and the look on Mr. T's face, he kind of made like a scrunch his face, like threw his head back, like, what?
Oh.
It was very brazen. Awaken.
Yeah, I know that he is the commander-in-chief, the governor is for the state, but I just found his usage of the verbiage that he used was almost like, I don't know.
I'm in charge here and nothing's being done with the border.
It was sort of like, never mind.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. My sword's bigger than yours.
My sword is bigger than yours. Yes, there we go. Yes.
Guess what? God's sword is way bigger than all of yours.
No question. Who's waving to us?
Well, hello there, sir.
Hi.
Are you going to a podium? Yes, he is. Okay, let's see
Okay.
what he's going to say.
Who is this?
I don't know.
Time. I know you don't want to hear me speak. I know you want to get to right to the main event. Hey, I first have to tell you, I just witnessed something that was insanely classy. We constantly have the woke mob, the woke media constantly talking ill of the president of the United States. He just shook every single person's hand in that hangar, every person's hand. Even though his staff was telling him no, he allowed every single individual to come up and take a picture with him. His time is money. That was classy, very classy. Guys, I love this time of the year. I love it. Thanksgiving, the holiday season, it's one of my favorite times of the year. It brings about happiness. We tend to think back on our Savior, Jesus Christ, and everything that he has done for us. And when we do that, we're a lot more thankful. Like many of you, I'm thankful for the knowledge that God lives, that he knows me personally. I'm also thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful to live in the most generous country in the entire world. I'm grateful for this time of year. Our laws are what allow us to be free. Our laws are what make us the country that we are. But when we choose to selectively enforce those laws, you become less safe. Your children become less safe. Your grandchildren become less safe. And when that happens, society falls apart. For the past several years, I've watched as your great governor has done everything in his power to do the best for this state, not just as far as the rule of law goes, but socially, economically. He has created the best state in the entire United States. Your governor has done a great job for you. And what's funny about that is the more he does a good job, the more the woke mob, fueled by the mainstream media, goes after him. And they want to call him a racist. They want to call him a xenophobe. They want to call him a nationalist. And that is so far from the truth. I have witnessed this firsthand as I've worked with him over the last several years. This is a great governor, and he cares about you. He cares about your children. When we have the intellectually bankrupt that go after us simply because we want to do the best that we can for our children, you know that you're doing a good job. And Governor, the media is after you just a little bit less than they are after President Trump. We have to stand up. We have to do what is right, and your governor does what's right. It's not just here in the state of Texas. Throughout the entire United States, I am proud, very proud, to introduce the governor on behalf of every single Border Patrol agent nationwide, from Florida to Maine to Washington State, Arizona, and Texas. He has been the best governor for the border than we've ever seen before. That is your governor, Governor Greg Abbott.
Howdy, RGV. Great to be back here again. And I want to thank Brandon Judd for everything he does. He is the leader of the Border Patrol Union. He is one of the people who are on the front line in the United States of America, and he's doing so with an extraordinarily hostile president working against him. It's amazing they're able to do what they were able to do, but when you think about the way that President Biden is fighting back against his own Border Patrol, it takes somebody like Brandon Judd, his strength of character, his stiff spine, his experience in fighting these battles, to know that we have men and women in the Border Patrol on the front line trying to do their job, even though they have their hands tied behind their backs by President Biden. But give it up for our great members of the Border Patrol and everything they do to try to keep America safe. I come here every Thanksgiving to give thanks to the men and women in uniform. We have men and women in this area just to your side. Men and women who are members of the National Guard, members of the Border Patrol, and members of the Texas Department of Public Safety. They work every single day to help protect our state. You know, come here and thank them because, listen, we know everyone likes to be with their family during the time of Thanksgiving. That includes members of the DPS and the National Guard and the Border Patrol, but they cannot be with their family members at home. They cannot do what most Americans and Texans would do during the time of Thanksgiving because they are called upon to protect and serve the United States and the state of Texas by working collectively to secure our border. I want to also thank the men and women of the National Guard and Texas DPS for everything they do to protect our state. But listen, one very important point about this, and that is those men and women of the Border Patrol, especially the men and women of the Texas National Guard and Texas Department of Public Safety, they should not be here at this time. They should be at home. The only reason why they are here is because we have a president of the United States of America who is not securing our border. If Joe Biden was just enforcing the laws that currently exist, our border would be secure. Because Joe Biden is not doing that, that's exactly why we have to have the National Guard and the Texas Department of Public Safety. But remember this, a president can secure the border. If you go back 4 years ago, we had the lowest illegal border crossings in something like 30 or 40 years. The most secure border in the adult lifetime of everybody at this event here today is because President Trump put into place 5 strategies. President Trump implemented the Remain in Mexico strategy, the Title 42 strategy. He eliminated catch and release. He built a border wall. And maybe most importantly, he said, if you want to come to America, come here legally, not illegally. And he said, you are not welcome if you come here illegally. And then in came Joe Biden. And Joe Biden eliminated all of those policies that were put into place by President Trump. And because he eliminated those policies, what has happened to our country has been catastrophic. All-time records have been set the past few years of the number of people coming across the border illegally. 2 years ago, we had more than 2.3 million people apprehended coming across the border illegally. This past year, more than 2.4 million have come across the border illegally. Altogether, under Joe Biden, there have been more than 8 million people come across the border illegally. We have to deal with that here in Texas, but increasingly, people are having to deal with it in New York City, in Chicago, and other cities. So I got news for the people in Manhattan. There have been 4 Manhattans who've been apprehended coming across the border illegally under President Biden. There have been 3 Chicagos of the number of people apprehended coming across the border illegally under President Biden. If you're in Chicago, if you're in New York, and you're tired of these open border policies, you need a new president. And that's why we've been doing what we've been doing, because Joe Biden is such an abject failure at securing the border. Texas is using our own money to build a border wall. We've deployed the National Guard to put these razor wire border barriers down there. And so what does Biden do when we put those razor wire border barriers that deny people access to America? Joe Biden put a forklift down there and lifted them up and allowed thousands of migrants to enter the country illegally. And then when I put these buoys in the water to stop people from coming in illegally, Joe Biden filed a lawsuit called United States of America versus Greg Abbott. Greg Abbott is going to win that lawsuit. I can tell you that much. But maybe the most concerning thing for our fellow Americans about what's going on under Joe Biden's leadership is the number of people coming across the border who are on the terrorist watch list. If we just look at the people who are known to be on the terrorist watch list, who are known to be apprehended, is all-time records. What we do not know is the number of people on the terrorist watch list who were not apprehended. Joe Biden is causing a potential terror threat in the United States of America. A president has one ultimate responsibility, and that's national security. Joe Biden has failed at national security. Well, I'm here to tell you that there is no way that America can continue under the leadership of Joe Biden as our president. We need a president who's going to secure the border. We need a president who's going to restore law and order in the United States of America, not letting these criminals run ransack over the stores that you see images of almost nightly. We need a president who's going to restore world peace as opposed to this outbreak of warfare under Joe Biden. We need Donald J. Trump back as our president of the United States of America. I'm here today to officially proclaim my endorsement for Donald J. Trump to be president of the United States of America again. So join me in giving a Texas-sized welcome to President Donald J. Trump, the former and future president of the United States of America.
Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
I unfortunately have to stop this because I learned in copyright school, which I passed with honors, that I cannot play this song. So I apologize as much as I would love to hear this song because it makes my heart swell. The YouTube oligarchs tell me different. So my apologies.
No need to apologize, Nikki. You graduated the top of your class.
I did.
That's information that you learned.
Yeah, they will hold your channel hostage.
Oh,
here we go.
Yep.
He's been here, never. Okay. He said he was here once, but they're trying to figure out when because it went so quickly. But maybe not. And, you know, the person who's in charge of it, Kamala, she's never been here. And you can't be doing your job if you never see your site, your problem. And they're not doing their job, and they're not doing a job in many ways with the economy. They're not doing the job. They're not doing it with security. When you look at Afghanistan, I think it was the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. I think we've never had anything like that, where they gave up $85 billion worth of brand new, beautiful equipment that I bought, by the way. We rebuilt our entire military. We gave you the greatest tax cuts ever, greatest everything, greatest regulation cuts. We had the greatest economy we've ever had. But they gave up $85 billion worth of brand new, beautiful equipment. They gave so much. And then you had the death of those incredible warriors. They were warriors, great people. I've gotten to know the parents so well over the last year and a half. Incredible people. The parents are devastated because it should have never happened. Should have never happened. And on top of that, we left many people behind, as you know. You've been hearing about it. But I think it was the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. So many bad things have happened under the Biden administration. I can't think of anything good. I mean, usually there'll be an administration that there's something positive happens, something good happens. There's nothing good happened. The economy is no good. The inflation is the worst ever. We were energy independent just 3 years ago. We were soon going to be energy dominant. And now we get our oil from Venezuela. How about that one? We get it from Venezuela instead of the beautiful stuff. And that's tar. I say we get our tar from Venezuela, not good stuff. And, we refine it, though. If you believe in what goes up into the air, we refine it in a place called Houston. So we get everything the worst. But nothing good has happened in this administration, and we're going to change it. We're going to change it very fast. I want to thank a friend of mine and somebody I got to know very well. He's a warrior. He's an incredible man, Brandon Judd, who really has, he's really amazing because, he's got a very easy job if he doesn't want to do his job. He just has to come in, collect a paycheck. But Border Patrol and ICE, we can't ever forget ICE. ICE goes out there and they meet the enemy. They have a lot of enemies out and a lot of people that shouldn't be in our country. But they go out and they see these people and these gangs of thugs and they go right in there and they start swinging because there's not a lot of talking. There's a lot of swinging, but not a lot of talking. And when you look at MS-13, some of the most vicious people you've ever seen, they walk right in, they get them out. We took out, Brandon, thousands and thousands of MS-13 during my administration, and we were so proud of it. And so we have to remember Border Patrol, we have to remember ICE, and all of the people that are in law enforcement, including the incredible people from Texas that are now stepping up at a level that nobody's had to do before. You never had to do it. But we're going to make the governor's job very easy, okay? I'm going to make that very easy. Congresswomen and Louis Gohmert, the great Louis Gohmert. We're going to make the jobs in this state very, very easy. We're going to take over that border and we're going to make it. We had the most secure border in our history. Now we have the most unsecure border in the history, I believe, really, of the world. I don't think there's ever been a country in history that's had a border where millions and millions and millions of people are flowing into our country. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. And a lot of people, they say 3 million, 4 million, 5. No, I believe by the end of this administration, it'll be 15 million people. That's bigger than New York State will have come into our country illegally. And many of those people, you don't want them in our country. They always get the fake news media right back there. Oh, that's a lot of media, by the way. That's a lot of fake news back there. No, some of them are very good. I can tell you. See, there's one camera way back in the corner. He's okay. But no, the media doesn't want to hear that. But the media has to get on their game. They're doing very poorly. They have the fewest views they've ever had, at least in modern times, and they're doing very poorly. And part of the reason is they lost credibility. They can be a warrior for what's right for our country. They can also report like the stories like this, like the job that Border Patrol does and ICE does and the Texas law enforcement does and the governor does. They don't want to report those stories, but we have to because our country is going to hell. Our country is going to hell. We have some people that either they don't care, they're not very smart, or they hate our country. And nobody really knows the answer because who could object to voter ID? Who could object to a wall? A wall. I was saying before, wheels and walls, they work. Wheels and walls. Everything else gets old and tired and obsolete very quickly. Your phone that you're taking pictures with, and about a month from now, they'll have a better phone. Everything. But wheels and walls, they work. And we don't need the wheels. We just need the walls. And it worked. So we had the safest border in our history. And when I first ran in 2016, the border was really bad. Nothing like it is now. It was like incredible compared to the way it is now. But the border was bad. And I ran largely on the border. And I fixed it so good that in 2020, I couldn't even talk about it. My people would say, sir, you're wasting your time by talking about the border. Because we had it fixed. The ranchers and the people that own homes along the border, they told me it was the greatest period of time they've ever had, the 4 years. And now they say it's the worst that anybody's ever seen. They're afraid to walk out. They can't walk out. They can't they want to leave. They want to sell their homes, but they can't get people to buy them. But we're going to make those homes very valuable. Just hold on to your homes. But it was the best period of time that they've ever had, and we're going to do that again. So we did so well in 2016 to 2020 that we couldn't talk about it. I would go and tell my people, why don't you talk about the border? They say, sir, nobody cares about the border because we fixed it. I said, let's talk about the fact that we fixed it. Nobody cared about that either. All they knew is the border worked. And then these guys got in here. I won't say how, but you know how. And the whole thing blew up everywhere. Not only the border. Border is one of the real bad ones because you have some real bad people coming into our country. But these guys got in and the economy went haywire and inflation went through the roof. And inflation was caused by energy. You know, it was really caused largely by energy. Now everything is so inflated. And then when it goes to 4%, like recently, it was at 4.2%. But what about the 27% that it lifted over a short period of 2.5 years, where people are they're dying. They can't live. Inflation is known as a country buster. It busts countries. This is for hundreds of years. You go back to old Germany, you go back to any country that's had inflation, it breaks up the country. And we've had the worst inflation we've had in 72 years, caused by energy, but now it's everything. So I just want to tell you, I love this state. We won the state twice. We won 2 primaries and 2 races by landslides. So I can't say that anything bad about the state of Texas. If I did, that governor right there would rip me off the stage. He'd rip me. I'd be, and you don't know how strong he is. I've seen him move into a chair once. I said, Governor, you are stronger than anybody I've ever seen. He's an incredible guy and an incredible man. But we're going to make that job very easy for you, Governor. You're going to go back to normal governing, things like streets and education and medical. And you're not going to have to worry about the border anymore, Governor. Your people have been so incredible. You're not going to have to worry about the border in Texas or in Arizona or anywhere else where it's such a complete disaster. So I just want to thank everybody for being here. Tremendous people, tremendous state. We love it very much. And I'm honored by the governor's endorsement. That's a big endorsement. He's not free and easy with endorsements. You look at his record. You don't do too many endorsements. I have to tell you that, Governor. So this meant a lot to me. And it's an honor to have come here and to accept it. And it's an honor to be with everybody today. And we are going to go out and we're going to make America great again. It's very simple. We're going to make America great again. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Don't you heavy, easy, lean on me.
So do you think that's it, or is he going to the border wall?
I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, look at the Secret Service. They're
Back up, people.
yeah. Look, he's
signing autographs.
yeah. That guy is like in control. I wouldn't mess with those guys. Those guys are big, big guys.
I told you when I went to that Trump rally here in Michigan and I got up to the Secret Service diamond, when I tell you that guy was huge and he was cute.
Yeah.
I'm talking muscles.
Yeah. See, they talking
wait, I'm right here. I'm 15 people back. Wait for me. What? What do you mean I can't get in? Oh. Yeah, those guys are trained for this. They know what to look for. Look at all these people trying to get pictures with him.
He should have just kept right on walking. But he doesn't do that.
He loves people. And look at that diamond. Did you notice he found his way off stage all by himself?
Wow, he wasn't confused. Yeah.
And he wasn't shuffling his feet.
Where do I go? Where am I?
It's not written down here which way to go. Which way do I go?
Wait for applause.
Oh my. Oh my goodness, it just registered what you said.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It says here, wait for applause. He
Yeah.
looks up, nobody's clapping.
yeah.
He
So
stands there for a day, nobody's clapping.
So he just he says wait for applause, and then people are looking at him like, what's he saying? Yeah, he wasn't wearing a diaper either, Georgia. You're right.
Well,
These guys mean business. I love watching them. They all have sunglasses on. They're all, look at their heads. They're not even like standing still for a second. They just keep right on moving. They talk into
Back
their
up, look at-
hand.
yeah, he's did you see that guy pointing back up, back up?
Yeah.
Could you imagine having that kind of security?
No.
And the life that he has to, like he can't live a normal life like we can.
Yeah.
Could you imagine President Trump walking into your Kroger grocery shopping?
Yeah. Well, exactly. And, when he goes into these places and they give him like food and stuff, he can't eat that stuff because you don't know what's in it,
Right.
Unfortunately, the bad guys would try and poison. Oh, I heard that some cantaloupe across the country was making people get salmonella. It's over 15 states, they're saying people have gotten sick.
I also heard something about the bill to the gates has stuff on orange peels, apple peels, your fruits and your veggies that make you, feel good.
Yeah.
And it can't be washed off. So I don't know, Diamond. This needs to stop.
Yeah.
All right. Duly noted. No cantaloupe on the Thanksgiving table. Got it.
Yeah, it's it said the article I read, the company it begins with an M. Let me see if I can find it. They said people have gotten salmonella.
Jeez, oh, pizzas.
That's what I said.
Yes, Movita. He put his sentences together and everything. Just imagine that.
Not at Thanksgiving.
Not that I normally would put cantaloupe on my table at Thanksgiving, but someone walks in with a fruit tray.
Yeah, some people eat cantaloupe every day,
Yeah.
I get it. They like melons. Cantaloupe and melons.
Oh, look, there's a Trumpy bear. See the hair flying in the
Oh,
wind?
yeah, look at it.
A Trumpy.
Orange hair. They probably took it off, but I'm looking to see if I can find it.
Look at it. He's saying, thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for caring about your country. Yes, Sherry Tackett. I remember that last Thanksgiving. It seemed like everything was bad and on recall. Yeah.
Oh, I don't. They must have taken it off. So let me see if I can. Salmonella.
Oh, TJ Cat said it's called a peel. APEAL. They're putting it in everything.
Oh.
And they don't have to tell you it's in there. You won't know it, right? Because they don't have to label it. Where's our oh Lord, Nikki.
Are they saying
Food and Drug Administration? What are we paying our taxes to them for? Because they don't do anything.
Oh, it's a Mexican Malachita or Kita, Malichita. Malachita. It's a product of Mexico. Sold in many states between October 16th and October 23rd.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that, Diamond.
Oh, you're welcome. They're telling people that if You have these to throw them out. Sold in Aldi stores in Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Michigan, and Wisconsin.
What do you mean throw them away? I'm taking it back to Aldi's and getting my money back.
Well, they're telling you to throw it in the trash.
Yeah. I want my money back. If I can't consume it, you're going to give me my money back.
Yeah.
Oh, these people.
I know. So yeah,
Anyways,
a lot of people have gotten this salmonella. So it's an outbreak.
Well, let me tell you, salmonella is no fun.
No, they said fever, diarrhea, stomach aches,
stomach cramping.
Yeah,
like you would not believe.
Yeah, they went into some of the symptoms. So,
hi, John McLaughlin. Good to see you.
A couple of those could go, could be symptoms of my granddaughter's period too.
Oh my gosh, Diamond.
Yeah, because she gets cramps.
All right, well, I think I'll go peel my taters.
All right, you go peel your taters and you can enjoy your roast. I'm going to head out and go to the grocery store.
Well, you have safe travels, my friend.
Thank you. I will I'm going to ask Heavenly Father for the patience that I need.
Oh. We went yesterday to the grocery store, my husband and I, and yes, go with your patience.
Yep.
And go with your shock absorbing shoes on. Let's put it that way, because the prices were like, what?
Oh no.
I couldn't believe it, Diamond. I just looked at my husband. He's like, well, what are we going to do?
Oh no.
Just made me sick.
You got everything though?
Yep, I got everything. Yep.
You go, girl.
We're all set and ready to go. I got to work through Wednesday, so I'm going to make my grandma's chocolate pie. So I'm going to do that Wednesday night, and then I'm going to prep stuff for the stuffing and everything the night before as well, so I won't be so stressed out Thursday.
Oh, TJ Katz has a great suggestion here. She's going at 6 a.m. tomorrow when it's less busy. Yes, TJ Katz. Thank you. I might just wait till tomorrow.
There you go.
And go tomorrow morning.
See, us working folk can't do that.
Yeah.
We have to suffer through the weekend crap.
Oh, I know. Been there, done that for...
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Many, many years. I get it.
I welcome the day when I don't have to do that anymore and I can go at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I will tell you though, when we were there, they were stocking though a lot of things. Like they're big, those big things they bring out with the boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
They were like in every aisle. I'm like, people couldn't even barely shop. I needed some herbs that I use and fresh herbs. And they were empty where they were located in the grocery store. So I went up to the guy and he's like, I don't know, check that box over there. Well, they were in there. But
there you
excuse
go.
me, why am I getting them out of the box? Don't you work here?
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to customer service? Sure, ma'am. Let me go look for you.
Yeah, no. It's they're in that box over there. Go ahead. And while you're at it, why don't you stock the shelves while you're in that box?
Right. As I put all my groceries into the cart and then put them onto the conveyor belt and then ring them up myself and bag them myself and then put them back in the cart and take them into the car.
Yeah. Bring them into the house. You put them away. You've handled the things like 6 or 7 times. Yeah.
And then some of the stores, like convenience stores, they're asking you as you're ringing yourself out if you'd like to leave a tip. For who? Me?
What?
Who's the tip for?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a tip. Look both ways before crossing the street. How about that? That's a tip for you.
Don't take any wooden nickels.
Yeah.
How about that tip?
How about always say please and thank you? How about that?
Oh, how about just do your JOB?
How about up here in Maine, when the light is red, and you're turning right, it's right on red. You can still, if there's no traffic coming, you can go. You
Right.
don't have to sit there.
Right. Oh, well, people don't read signs anymore, Diamond.
No. And then there's signs that say no right on red, and they'll turn right. They'll go. Yeah.
We have a lot of those between certain times you can't turn on red.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys have that?
Some towns, but not where I am. Yeah. Is it
We have it a lot
mostly
in
like
school
when
zones.
there's school or something?
Yeah, school zones we have it, like no turn on red between,
Yeah.
say 2:30 and 4
Yeah.
or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Diamond.
Thanks for
And
having me.
yeah, and thank you to my mods for coming in today, and thank you everyone that joined us today. I hope it was uplifting to you guys, because it was uplifting to me to see a president that cares about his country.
A true president. Yeah.
Yes, Diamond. It warmed my heart. And going into next week's Thanksgiving, I hope that that it brings you guys some hope, because it brings me hope.
Yeah.
We're going to come out of this.
Have a blessed rest of your day, everybody.
Bye, everyone. I'm going to play us out with God Bless America.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the earth.